Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here we are, Monday morning. This is day 6. Is this day 6? What day is this? This is day 7 of our mindful mornings together. And using our oils, rose oil first, and then Northern Lights Black Spruce or Northern Lights Black Spruce and Rose. So good morning. And wherever you're joining me from in the world, I hope you're enjoying this and it's as meaningful to you as it is to me. I don't know how I would get through some of these experiences if I didn't do this work. So I'm very grateful for this work, and I'm very grateful for, I was thinking several times yesterday, and as I was doing my gratitudes this morning, I was thinking that I didn't realize that I was going to get so much opportunity to practice this material. These last few days have been minute by minute practice and didn't realize how much I was going to get to practice, what a huge opportunity this was going to give me to actually implement this way of thinking and living, and this whole thing of thinking into results. And this sentence that I was percolating on all day yesterday, that at the beginning of any task, more than anything else, my attitude will affect its successful outcome. Wow. And not only at the beginning, but during, as it continues, at the completion of any task, of any experience, more than anything else, more than anything else, more than anything, more than the situation, more than the people involved, more than what's going on, more than anything, my attitude will affect its successful outcome. And what's attitude? Again, what's attitude? Attitude is the composite of my thinking, my feelings, and my actions. Attitude encompasses a lot. At the beginning of any task, more than anything else, my attitude, my thinking. You know, wherever there is a negative thought, according to the law of opposites, there's also got to be a positive one. And so there can't be one without the other. And so this thinking potential that I have to be able to even like accept what is, the minute that I accept what is, then that gives me the ability to either hold it as truth or reject it. And the minute I do that, then I have the ability to create something new. And if my attitude is the composite of my thoughts, and I have the ability to think any thought that I want to think, and it's my thinking that creates my feelings, and that in turn affects my actions, that's my attitude. That's my attitude. Having this ability to be able to think any thought that I want to think. And so yesterday is gone. That is the past. As I sit here and review it, and notice some of the ways that I moved through the experiences of the day. And, even my reaction to cleaning up like vomit all over the place. I don't know, there's something about adult vomit that's way different than children's vomit. Anyway, and cleaning that up, and even how I chose to respond to not feeling like heaving myself. Um, I was much more conscious of this phrase than I was really about some of the things that were happening. I just kept telling myself, okay, more than anything else, how this is going to come, how this is going to turn out, how this is going to affect me, how this is going to affect Ben, how this is going to affect our circumstance, more than anything else, is my attitude, what I'm thinking, what I'm allowing myself to think, the thoughts that I'm allowing myself to think, becoming aware of the thoughts that are automatically populating, or the ones, those are the ones that are programmed in, those are the ones that have been there, thinking about those thoughts and then going, oh, I don't want that one to manifest, so how do I replace it? And then consciously replacing it. This work isn't for the faint of heart. This work isn't for those that think that they what's the word, are entitled. This work isn't for those who aren't serious, I guess, about their desired outcome. This is what is so valuable about this work, is when we make a commitment. What does it say? What does it say at the beginning here? That it's the way I dedicate myself to the way I think. Somebody made the comment, that this no, they just made the comment that if how, depending on how this all turns out for Ben, I'll have a really good testimonial. And I thought, that's really so shallow. And then I thought, okay, so just observe without judgment. They're only speaking from their paradigm. And just observe without judgment, and be able to hold the space for them as well as for myself without judging. And so this observation without judgment also means that not only do I observe other people, I observe myself without judgment. And that's really where it all starts. If I can observe my own responses without judgment, then it'll make it a whole lot less complicated to observe others without judgment. And so this whole thing of, at the beginning of any task, at the middle of any task, at the end of any task, at any time during any task or any situation, more than anything else, my attitude will affect its successful outcome. And I truly believe that I experienced that yesterday. And after all was said and done, and the day was ended, I could actually feel, like, okay, like I made progress. I made progress. I become more aware of my thinking. I become more aware of the root cause of anything that I was thinking. Actually, I became more aware of the root cause of what I was feeling. If I started having a feeling, then I could trace it back to the root cause. Okay, no, what am I thinking? And do I want to think that thought? Because I don't really like where this is going. And this starts to take instance. This isn't like a minute or a 5 minute or, give me some space. I need to go think about this. This is happening, second by second as things are materializing. Sometimes we do not have a lot of time um, to say like, okay, give me some space. I need to think about this. No, that's not what this is about. This is about the instantaneous response that second by second get to think about this, just like moment by moment by moment, just second by second. Let's become aware, make the conscious decision and switch it. And thank you, Jeffrey, for writing this book. Thank you for leaving this on record for us. And I'm going to continue to percolate on this today. And I know that it's going to be a help again, even as it was yesterday. So for whoever's watching this, whoever's joining me on this, thank you so much for joining me. I don't know who's here. I can feel your energy. I know that this is going to be as much help to you as it is to me. So thank you so much. You have an amazing day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.